My name is Marcelo da Luz. I am with the Power of One solar car project. This car was developed to take on the greatest challenge on the planet for a solar car. And what you're looking at is a final product. But it wasn't easy getting here. And hopefully by sharing my story, I'll be able to inspire you to follow your dreams as well. I grew up in São Paulo, one of the largest cities in the world, and there's so much pollution there when I was growing up. For example, 45 minutes from where I grew up, there was a city called Cubatão. Because of the oil refineries, the pollution was so bad that the Atlantic forest in the vicinity of the city was dying. Babies were being born with all kinds of defects. I didn't like what I was saying, so I thought, there gotta be a better way. Why do we have to destroy the environment? And so I always wanted to do something, I just didn't know what to do. It was 1987, I was watching the news, I saw a glimpse about the solar car race in Australia, and I thought, how cool is that, a race of cars powered by light? I thought, that's the future, I want to be part of it. But it didn't take long, the reality set in, and I thought, I'm not an engineer, I don't have the means, I don't have the resources, I can't do this thing. So I left it on the back burner for about 12 years. Everything we do in life is based on two things, pain or pleasure. If it hurts, we do something about it because it hurts, or it feels good, we do something about it because it feels good. For me, the pain of not following the dream became unbearable, so I had to give it a try. I'm not an engineer, I'm not a car guy, so I didn't know where to start. So how do you build a car? You start from the inside, the outside? I had no idea. So I look at the rules and regulations of the World Solar Challenge, and I start using those rules and regulations as guidelines to start designing and building the car. And as you can imagine, it has been an incredible learning experience. And fortunately, I met a lot of amazing people that step up to the plate and start participating and helping. In fact, this became one of the most international projects in the world. We have the collaboration of people, companies from about 24 countries. The car was built by flight attendants, nurses, homemakers, students, people from all walks of life. So one way of looking into this car, it is an electric car. It has a bank of batteries that store electricity, an electric motor that drives the car, but instead of plugging into the wall to charge the batteries, we plug into the sun. The top of the car is covered in solar cells, and the cells convert light into electricity. There are 893 cells. They generate about 900 watts. Now, to put that in perspective, a toaster consumes about 1000 watts. So with less energy than what a toaster consumes, we can charge the batteries and drive the car. When the batteries are full, we can drive the car at night for 200 kilometers, or if it is a bright sunny day, up to 500 kilometers. Our best day was 483 kilometers. We had to stop short because the support vehicle ran out of fuel. Now, having said that, this car wasn't designed to be a practical car that you drive every day to go to work or go grocery shopping. This car was designed with the purpose of setting a world distance record for going distance. But it's a lab on wheels. It's an opportunity to test drive and develop technology, because a lot of technology has been developed for solar cars all over the world that can be used on cars that we drive every day. We have been able to accomplish a lot with the car. We broke world records, we set many world firsts, and the car became an incredible educational tool. So we have been doing that, using it to do a lot of presentations at schools and conferences, to inspire people not only to follow their dreams, but also to do something towards the environment. The latest event that we had with the car was called X1, the Power of One Inspirational Walk, where we pulled the car by hand from Toronto to Ottawa, 500 kilometers walk in 28 days, challenging everyone to change something, anything for 20 days to help the environment. I'm hoping to continue doing events like this. It would be nice to see more of the car getting up there, inspiring more people. So if there is a message I can leave with you here today, if you have a dream that it's on the back burner, just give it a try, just give it a go. And think about this, the only thing